Hi there, son of Aries. This is Kim with your next 48-hour reading. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for all the likes, shares, subscribes. Appreciate all the support. And to those who've gotten private reading, appreciate your support too. So let's go right into this reading here for Aries. Asking your angels and your spirit guides to join us. So we get messages that for your Most High, always to help you ascend and expand. See what's happening. Good news. Good news coming in. Might be waiting on some money. Alright, Aries, let's drop into our heart space so we can connect our feelings with our intellect here and see what we get. Empress energy, nice. Okay. Top of the top. You're at the top. Empress energy is creative. It's exciting, but it's stable at the same time. It's very prosperous. She has a cornucopia. Like at all times, she has that harvest in her hands. She's helping others or taking care of others too. That's kind of an emphasis. So there's a mother-child type metaphor going on, or reality, just depends on how you relate to this. But what she creates is usually like, it's the Midas touch, right? Let's see what we got. Wow, Aries. This is kind of nice. Yeah, I mean, it's how I'd want to see some of these cards. That's nice too. That's all right. Let's get another one for the outcome. It's all right. Empress energy. All right. So there's something that's being revealed. I don't know if you're ready to take a leap of faith on what's being revealed. I feel like you're still undecisive on how you really feel about something. Strength card is in reverse. It might have to do with Leo, Two of Air, you know, and the Sun in reverse there. The challenge is something that you stop giving so much energy to. It feels like it might have to do with, like I said, you may be waiting on some news about finances coming in with the Ace of Pentacles here on the bottom. I don't know if you can even see that. Try to pull that back a little bit. Okay. So let's get some clarifying cards then, shall we? Let's use Dreamkeeper's Tarot for your clarifiers. All right, so let's clarify, what is this, what's the decision? It feels like it's that you assumed some kind of decision wasn't even yours to make. I don't know. You can see through deception. You can see through what was an illusion. Your ability to have wise discernment, meaning you're aware of what's going on around you. Seven of Air in the reverse. But we keep postponing something or remaining undecided here. Two of Air. Well, there you go. It's another, it's the Seven of Swords in reverse, which is the card that you have for you, which is your ability to have wise discernment and see right through any, I would say, BS. You see right through a reason of why a person hasn't gone forward with their strategy, and it might be out of fear. There may be something about fear here, holding somebody back or keeping us back from deciding, because I'm getting that fear of not wanting to move forward with something, as it's yet to know if you want to take a leap of faith in something. I feel like you do think that there's a fresh start needed for something, for someone. You can see really clearly what somebody's shadow side was with this devil in reverse energy. I feel like, because right here's the 7 of air in reverse, and I feel like you're able to discern maybe even your own shadow aspects. And I will say, and fight them, beat them, and get out of that energy, because that's what that is. That you're getting away from any kind of deceiving energy with that 7 of air in reverse too. It could be a Capricorn that you're like seeing through or seeing something about. It does have to do with waiting. It feels, I'm surprised that I don't have the message, don't change. Somebody's not wanting to change, because I feel the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, like something was kind of off balance. We didn't want to move forward with something right now. We had more confidence in this. Whatever this is even about, you had more confidence in it in the past. Like, for sure. Like, you had a lot of confidence. I don't just say that because you can relate that to, you know, just, you can't relate just anything to something that you're absolutely 100% sure is okay, is going to work out. This is like, not so sure. This energy is not so sure. But I think you feel like as long as these shadow energies are highlighted, and then therefore they dissolve, they dissipate, because there's light shown on them, then it'd be time to for someone to get down from wherever they felt like they were sacrificing something. I mean, you could feel like I'm getting out of this energy too. You could be viewing somebody or something as a temptation to you that might not be so great. I don't know. We have the Ace of Pentacles, so underlying everything, your decision will have something to do with having new opportunities and money. I don't even know how that ties in, but it does. I'm looking at the Empress energy too. So right now, it feels like I'm holding back my energy. I don't have any more energy for something right yet. It might be out of fear of seeing through some kind of lie, or somebody sneaking. But the Ace of Earth, huge opportunity. And it's usually, you know, already been planted. It's like, it's solid. This opportunity will be worth it if you want to take it. There's a stag. Going stag sometimes means going at it alone, right? Sometimes. Why is the Emperor in reverse? Stop. It's your block from manifesting. Whatever this is that you can manifest, something great, because this is the Magician. It's in the reverse, as clarifying for me why there's not a strategy to move forward at this time. It's because there might physically be a block. There might really be a block that we were waiting, because the Hangman in reverse is like, I'm waiting for something to kind of like click or tick, or I'm waiting for something to proceed before I do. I'm waiting for something to go first. That's what I get. What's the 7 of air in the reverse for how you feel? I feel like maybe feel like at one time you were lied to or deceived, but not really anymore. Protecting oneself by isolating and keeping us away from others is the challenge too. There's an opportunity that's wanting you to like jump on it, and the key to it is the hermit. The key to finding the truth is inside you. I know that's easier said than done, but meaning that, you know, usually the answer is something that you've already been decided upon for quite a while. Especially if you're Aries, you probably already made up your mind on something. But you all can be spontaneous, so I don't know. The hermit energy here. Virgo energy, going inside, doing your research. Hey, maybe you did some research that helped reveal some things to us. Yeah. Okay. So there's not a lot of movement. There's a huge opportunity. There's lots of change happening with these major arcana. But I don't feel like there's any movement forward. I feel like that's mainly our issue. Four of water in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. What's not working anymore? It's a person's inconsistency to come through for you, or waiting for being paid back. It feels like waiting possibly for money back. What fixes that? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. A new start in, wow, that's a lot of pentacles just by looking at it. You're going to be at a crossroads where you can have a new start regarding work and regarding what kind of legacy that you leave behind. It's coming. I mean, it's always coming. If the energy's here, it's here. In the reverse is the need for fresh start for both of those. So you can turn things around. Okay, well there. I was going to ask, what's the thing that can turn things around for you? And your answer's right here. The good thing about this spread is that these are the things you want to fix and you want a brand new start with regarding what works and your finances, stability. It's this Ace of Earth. The only thing standing in your way from getting it is something that's totally fixable. So you can change these energies, essentially, is what it's saying. With the Nine of Swords, the insomnia, the anxiety, the mental anguish is something that a lot of times we choose for ourselves. Not always. I know that there are some situations where you know, we have the chemical imbalance or something like that. I mean, I understand that that's that. But the Nine of Swords to me is about what you can do to stop this energy, is paying attention and being aware of your thoughts. Most of the times we're not really, we think so automatically. These things that are not beneficial to us, that we don't even see it as being a part of a group of negative things. Sometimes we don't even see it ourselves. Most of the time we don't see it ourselves, especially when we're being real negative a lot. So watch the negative thoughts. Watch those thoughts, because this is an energy that you can turn around, and that's how you can turn it around, is by your thinking. It's kind of like you find the solution within yourself with your thoughts. Oh, okay. So it's a lot of thinking energy. What's the Devil in reverse, or Temptation in reverse? It's the Knight of Pentacles wanted to come out again in reverse. You're not going to be deceived anymore, not going to lend help or support to somebody who was supposed to come through for you with the Knight of Pentacles, maybe a Virgo or Leo or Aquarius, or it might be some kind of like together, all of that. It may be a justice issue with the Libra, with the Two of Air. I mean, it can be a lot of things here, but the Devil in reverse is like, somebody didn't have the ability to come across as dependable because of their own giving into temptation, their own attachments that were holding them back. So I feel like your angels are really working on this situation. I want to know who's not waiting anymore, if that's because that's the energy in your environment. It's coming out of a waiting period. Coming out of a waiting period. The Five of Swords. There's coming out of a period where there's no blame right now. There was blame, a lot of blame, but we're coming down from blaming something all on one person here, if that makes sense. We won't be lured into conflict. Once again, we're able to wisely discern where the conflict is, if it's there, but your angels are working behind the scenes. Have patience that everything is working out in divine timing. Okay, so what is being revealed? The Moon in reverse. Issues with authority or needing to solve issues with authority. King of Swords energy might be about needing to seek wise counsel, or maybe not wanting to take somebody's advice. It may be something regarding Aquarius energy. It is a person who kind of misuses their intellect, like misuse what they were blessed with or whatever. The King of Swords in the reverse. So something being revealed like that. Something that was out of control. What's the Fool in the reverse? Something that's what's stopping you from having a leap of faith with this person. Yeah. There's a lot of animosity. You're not wanting to be any part of it. But there is a lot of animosity and strong opinions on someone's new start. What's the 501's energy about in the reverse? There's a wish granted. So you end your reading with a wish granted with the 9 of Cups. It's probably because we're able to let go of our past ways of thinking. And we're also able to let go of some kind of blame. And the Empress is here too for you to embrace. So whatever you end up working on, what I said was turning around what wasn't working, making it start to work. And then family legacy, passing legacy on. Like that's going to be turned around too. So the money looks really, really good in your reading. And now so does the emotional wishes come true too, as well as the financial. Yeah, there's something, the 4 Swords is in reverse, so there's something that's in process. There's contemplating that needs to be done regarding a healing here. All right, so that's what I got. It was kind of a long message, 1 minute, 18 minutes. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's kind of long. Sacred Rebels Oracle is what I'm pulling from. So it ends with the wish granted. This is a lot of crap to go through, but you can change your thinking. You can change being pulled into arguments. You can just kind of not do that or not let yourself get pulled into any kind of argument. I'm just going to take one card this time. I have in the world, not of the world, 34. It is about, it's 7, so it's about some kind of challenge here. So, Sacred Rebels Oracle. In the world, not of the world. Okay, so it says it is safe for you to become like naked with life, to strip down to the very core, or let's say get to the root of the issue, of the main issue here. I also flipped accidentally to the word wants to be written. So somebody's getting a message confirmation here about taking time out possibly from a drama to write this down. It says, imagine the conditioning that has kept life away from you. Yeah, or kept you stagnant out of fear. conditioned beliefs about money, time, security, having, locking away, holding, and controlling can all be surrendered and allowed to fall away. Sometimes we need our defenses, but at other times it's clear that we have outgrown them. It has to do with your ideas about productivity, time, control, and money. Also abundance, trust, and living with the fundamental belief that everything is going to turn out okay. That's true. That gets rid of these swords here that are on your mind. Yeah. These things, these conditioned things are limitations, and they're too restrictive for you. It says, likewise, you may be being stripped of internal beliefs that are failing you, perhaps externally as well. Whether this seems to be your choice or not, make no mistake, it is your own spirit in cahoots with the loving spirit of life that has brought this situation to you. So then you're being guided to trust. You're being guided really to say that where I am is probably where I need to be at this moment. So what is there I need to be aware of every single thing that's happening right now in this moment? Because that's how you find the keys to ultimately changing this now moment to something different. This is all freeing, but it can be a temporary emptiness because of letting go of so many things that you thought you held dear to you. Yeah, free yourself of any weight you no longer need, be it physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. Yeah, let it go and let spirit have it. And go with the flow, like the fish. Okay, I'm going to do some timing cards to wrap up your reading, to close it out. We'll do card 1, 2, card 3. 1, 2, or 3 for the timing. 1 is 8 months. 2 is 10 days. And 3 is 9 months. That's probably another message too. Have patience. Everything has the cycles. So sending you love and light. Bye, Aries.